Both of you have options. You Geminis are actually trying to get to know somebody that has options, a lot of options, just like you have some options. So this reading is really about how the two of you really need to work it out to decide whether or not the two of you would be a good mix or a good match for one another. The King of Cups is about how you Geminis ultimately, after the dates or after the two of you hang out, I'm not even going to say dates. After the two of you hang out, you Geminis are trying to make sure that things went well, right? And you're thinking about if this person is the quality of the person that you really want around you. If you really want to have them around you, calling themselves, calling yourselves monogamous, right? Because, with you Geminis, monogamy is a big thing because usually y'all like to play the field. So monogamy tends to be a big thing. It tends to also be something that a lot of you Geminis usually like to do when you get older. The Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups is about how, since that's the case, the Five of Swords, not Nine of Swords. The Five of Swords and the Four of Cups is about how, you're really not paying attention to the quality of the people that only want you because you're not really interested in them, right? Because you are going to come across some of those people as you're out here getting to know people that it's too much work, because they want you because they're looking at you Geminis like a rebound. They just got out of it with a significant other and they're looking for something quick fix. And a lot of you Geminis may not really be down for that, because that may not be who you are anymore. So the Four of Cups now represents, so if you're looking for something serious, you have to understand that those people, some of these people that you're going to come across, that you're going to meet, they're not really for anything serious. They're more so about trying to get to having fun very soon. They're not really about being in long-term relationships like that. So, but that's what you're looking for. So ultimately, like I said, it really depends on what it is that you want. If you Geminis want something short-term, then go ahead and do that. But if you want something more long-term, see, that's the thing. Like, in order for you not to ruin your own values, sometimes you may want to stay away from certain things, right? Because even when those options are on your plate, right? Even when you have those options, sometimes it's not necessarily the best thing for you Geminis to take it. Because what will happen is that you can be in something short term, and that can be an option, but it can ruin your value, because you'll put yourself in a position where you done did too many short-term relationships. Too many short-term relationships. And you don't really want that. So the Six of Cups now is about how, since that's the case, you are going to have also a lot of people that you're just getting to know. It's not anything that you really have a serious level of a rapport with, but it's something that you're just getting to know, or I should say someone or a group of people that you're getting to know as you're getting to know people that you kind of ghost them, or you tell them no, and then they try to come back. They try to come back because they're trying to make something work with you that isn't going to work. And the thing about it is that the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups is about you Geminis have to understand that, you are understanding it slowly, but you Geminis are beginning to understand that what you're looking for, again, you're looking for a relationship that supersedes or is beyond or is above all of the short-term connections. So, look for that. If that's what it is that you're looking for, look for that for real. And as you're getting to know people, I would suggest hanging out with people instead of going out on dates. Because that's one approach that you could do. You could start from the perspective or the position of dating, or you could start from the position of hanging out, right? Because when you start from a position of dating, right, when that particular position, that approach of I want to date right now, people will use that. People will take advantage of that. People will be like, okay, this is a free meal, or this is a free trip to Cancun, or this is, you know what I mean, or whatever, just free whatever. But when you're hanging out though, you're not dating in that sense. You're, in essence, you're actually doing two things at once. You're getting to know the person to see if they would be a good romantic choice. And at the same time, you're getting the friendship element out of the way. You're taking care of that at the same time. So a lot of times when it comes to like this date and stuff like this, you may end up spending some money on what, especially in today's world, how shallow people are. They're going to try to get you to spend a bag. For some odd reason, people think that it's a flex to be wasteful with money instead of investing it, but whatever. So the problem now is that for you Geminis, right? For you Geminis, if you know you want something serious, you have to hang out with them, from my suggestion, because then you'll be able to observe them in their natural habitat, watch how they naturally are. And then you can say, okay, I'm just going to kind of put this person on the back burner. Or you can say, okay, this person really is a good option. I'm going to talk to them. But the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune is about, and those are the benefits that you get from hanging out. And don't try to throw any kind of expectancy on top of it. And this is, like I said, these are all benefits when it comes to hanging out. Because when you're hanging out with the person, technically you're not even dating the person. You're just hanging out with them. You're just hanging out with them. You're not even dating them. So the thing is that you need to let them know you need to let them know that you're going to invite them out. Like, let's just say, for instance, you want to invite them out. You need to let them know up front, I'm not paying I'm not paying for you. We're hanging out. Then if the person has a problem with that, if they say that it's whack or whatever, then that's how it is that you know that they would essentially be bad for your pockets. But, so let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Uh-oh. Come on. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. So you have the Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, like the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands. Let whatever person that's gonna make that shallow mistake of you needing to spend $500 on them on a first date, let them goofy individuals look stupid. Let them go talk to somebody else. Try that with somebody else. Let that not be you. Okay? Five of Wands. You're gonna, with some of these people that you out here trying to get to know, Gemini, you're gonna have some form of difficulty. Not a lot, but a little bit, because people are going to want to demand way too much, way too fast. And again, you Geminis are just out here trying to get to know people. You may have one particular person in mind in particular or specifically, but in general, you're just out here trying to get to know people. You are hanging out like I was talking about. So the Hierophant and the Two of Pentacles is about, again, and trust your gut. If you know good and well that you should not be hanging out with them, don't hang out with them, because you Geminis, you've got too much to lose right now. You've got too much stuff going on. Your life is starting to become peaceful for you to be sitting up here giving your time to a goofy individual that can't do math.